Number 1. Stairway to Heaven.
She's buying the stairway.
The song, considered by many to be one of the highlights in the history of rock music, was included in the band's fourth album. Fed up with the negative reactions to their third release, and that people considered them a setup, they decided to release this album without a title. According to Jimmy Page, the musical structure took almost a year to be ready, starting in 1970 with the recording of his third album in the semi-abandoned cabin of Robert Plant's family, and until the recording of the fourth album in the Victorian-style mansion of Headley Grange. It is said that the first time they played it live in 1971, the audience was not impressed, as they expected to hear more popular songs from the band. Even Robert Plant questioned continuing to use the song later. However, in 3 years it went from being a great song to become the band's signature anthem. It was so successful that for a time music stores posted signs prohibiting playing Stairway to Heaven to try out their instruments. It is said that one time the radio station KBOO in Portland, Oregon was raising funds, and when they promised not to play the song on their station again if they met a fundraising goal, Robert Plant made them a donation of $10,000, and it is that in 1975 Robert Plant confessed that he was beginning to get tired of the song. He said, "There are a limited number of times you can sing it seriously, and then it just becomes a false moralistic sense." The lyrics of Stairway to Heaven were written by Robert Plant, inspired by Lewis Spence's book Magic Arts in Celtic Britain. However, this was accused of having Satanist messages when played backwards. Robert Plant commented in an interview that they were so proud of their song and its profound message that the mere idea of imagining subliminal messages seemed something dirty to them, something very American, and that nowhere else in the world had they cared so much about looking for this type of messages within it. However, it was known that part of the lyrics of the song were composed in the mansion that guitarist Jimmy Page would have bought from the occultist Aleister Crowley, who was known to practice black magic and organize rituals, orgies, and drug use. The rumors of Satanism around the band gained more strength when its members began to experience different tragedies, starting with the car accident that Robert Plant suffered that same year and which left him in a wheelchair for a time. 2 years later, Plant would suffer the death of his son Carrick Pendra due to a strange stomach infection. And finally, the death of drummer John Bonham from an alcohol coma would end with the band's separation in 1980. There is no doubt that Led Zeppelin left a great legacy as one of the bands that made a lasting and influential impact on the development of studio album music. With multiple awards over the years, this band managed to have its music, due to its cultural, historical, and aesthetic importance, be considered by the United States Library of Congress as the nation's sound heritage. If you liked the video, share it with your friends and family so they can learn more about these bands. Remember that you can also leave us in the comments box what other songs you would like to see in these videos. Until next time.